with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and Jasmine from thejasminebrand.com is here. And New Mano is here. And we are talking about Sukihana and YK Osiris. Mm-hmm. There was a moment that they were at the Crew League basketball game. They were commentating, and a video has spread where you can see at first she is flirting with him a little bit, but then he begins to get physically touchy-feely with her, and you can tell that made her extremely uncomfortable. Since then, she has posted on social media, "I am hurt and I'm scared to stand up for myself. I drink to hide that I'm very sensitive. I feel things more than the average person. I stopped drinking yesterday, but today I've been crying all day. I ask God to strengthen me and use me to help others and to order my steps in His Word. I just want to go away for a while." YK Osiris has apologized for trying to forcibly kiss Sukihana. He posted, "I want to publicly offer my sincerest apology to Sukihana. In an attempt to be playful, I misread the moment and violated Sukihana's boundaries. I understand the importance of consent, and I am embarrassed by my behavior. I take full responsibility and have made multiple attempts to apologize. I have the utmost admiration for Sukihana, and it was never my intention to disrespect her." We do have some audio. It's a lot more visual if you get to see it, but you can hear flirtation, and then you can hear her also resisting when he tries to kiss her.
Oh, yeah. All of that. Oh my. Oh, she already.
Now, Mano, what are your thoughts?
I feel like when you're young and you're a rapper and you exist in a world where, a lot of women may, do pretty much whatever you want them to do at times. You kind of like don't really know where the line is at, and this is I seen Meek Mill say this is a hypersexualized world that we living in,
right?
And I believe it to some degree, right? And I believe that in his naivete, right? Is that the word?
Naivete.
Ooh,
that's the word.
I feel like he doesn't really know where the line is at, where it's between playing and actually overstepping his boundaries and violating somebody's space.
All right, and what did you think of his apology?
I think the apology was sincere.
Yeah, that's all
I think
you
he
can
really
do
meant,
at this point,
right? I think he really meant that, because I think he was playing naturally, and in the playing, I think he felt like, because people feel like Suki is, super sexualizing her music, and dudes want that smoke, and they like, I want to see what you're talking about.
Right.
I want to see what you're rapping about. Give me a kiss, like, you know what I mean? And playing, but what you're doing is actually violating somebody's space and energy.
What do you think, Jasmine?
I think that I appreciate his apology, and he recognized the fact that he made a mistake. So I'm okay with that. I just, I hope Suki feels better and is able to take this moment and, kind of heal from it, because I'm sure it's deeper for her than just what we saw. So.
All right, well, let's see what you guys think. Rock, how are you?
What's up, Ange? What's going down?
What's going down? What are your thoughts on Sukihana and YK Osiris, the viral moment of him trying to forcibly kiss her?
My thing is, whatever happens to respect. Respect is like, hey, don't do that. You know what I mean? And YK could have been like, you know what? I'm sorry. I apologize. Whatever happened to that? Everything is blown out of proportion too much these days. It's retarded. Just like for the thing where Busta Rhymes threw the drink in the girl's face.
Okay.
He shouldn't have did that. He could have just turned around and said, "Excuse me, my black queen," but don't do that.
Excuse me, my black queen.
Right.
I appreciate you know what I mean? You loving me and all that, but don't do that. And then walked off about his business.
But Sukihana did say that she is scared to stand up for herself and that she drinks to hide that she's very sensitive. It has turned into a bigger conversation. In that moment, I think she did try to pull away, like, no, and there was no one that was like, yo, chill out.
Right. Everyone was kind of laughing it off.
I feel that the media blown this out of proportion, put her in that situation of being depressed, drinking, and, it put her in a place. Maybe it's bigger than Nino Brown. Maybe it's something,
comedian.
You know what I mean?
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for calling.
All right. No problem.
Bye-bye.
Hey, Trina, how are you?
Hey, what's up?
What's up? You want to weigh in on this YK Osiris Sukihana viral moment?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
So, first of all, Sukihana said to him, I'll turn your ass out, right? Then she looked at her boy and was like, I'll turn his ass out. So him being young, he like, oh, let's do this on site. That's how I looked at it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you're saying that she basically wanted that.
No, she didn't want the kiss and all that, but
okay,
entice the little boy. He's young, so he don't understand.
See,
I want to say because he's young, he probably like, on site. That's how I'm looking at it.
Right. But, my thing is that if he felt like it could have went down, you follow up and you talk.
Yeah.
I think any type of like touching and all of that, that's just that's crossing a boundary.
It is, but he's young. He's probably looking at her like, oh, she's a fun girl. It's on site. That's how I'm looking at it.
That's probably how he looked at it too, but
yeah, that's what she's saying. That's how he looked. But that's just not what it was.
That's not how it is.
That doesn't make it right in your eyes, does it?
Right.
No, it's definitely not right that he touched her, whatever the case may be. But
because I think she also pulled
overly flirting.
She did pull away when he first, and that's when you're like, oh, my bad.
Right.
But then he went back in.
Stopped, and that should have been it. Yeah. Right. That's where he messed up at.
Thank you, Trina. Hey, Chris, how are you?
What's good? You? Everything good? How you feeling?
I'm good. How are you?
Man, no complaints.
So what are your thoughts on Sukihana and YK Osiris in that viral moment?
Oh, man, he did a horrible job of reading the room, man, because nothing about her actions said proceed. And, he took it too far. And we kind of got, I don't want to say place blame on people around him, but Lil Duval was hyping up that situation too, so he kind of fell pressure to the peer pressure.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Yeah, the guys were kind of, they weren't helping the situation.
That's why sometimes.
And that's why when he got up, he gave everybody handshakes like he did the thing, but really, he just violated her.
Right.
Because sometimes that's why a lot of times it's helpful when you feel like other women to be like, yo, what are you doing? Chill out.
Mm-hmm. Facts. But yeah, the apology was good, but, the apology don't match, what I'm saying, like how he read the room, man. I just, it's a teachable moment, but it's like, shit, you can't even protect him.
Yeah, definitely a teachable moment that people should pay attention to. And I'm sure he's learned a lot from this too, as other people who watched it should.
Right.
Thank you.
Yep. All right. Be cool.